Hello and welcome to a beginner's cardio routine for flat bench style Bowflexes. My name is Eric and I'll be working out on a Bowflex PR1000, but you can do this routine on any flat bench style Bowflex that has one of these seats that glide around. And in fact, you can go ahead and remove this top part of your bench and set it aside because we won't be needing it for this entire routine. Now, today's routine, I've called it a cardio routine because we're going to be doing lots of compound movements that engage multiple muscle groups. For example, one of our lifts is going to be a squat, and we're also going to have a shoulder press mixed in. So we're going to be hitting our legs, our shoulders, our tries all at the same time. And we're also going to have short rest intervals between everything. So 30 seconds of work followed by 25 seconds of rest. And that is the beginner cadence that I have for this routine. I'll also have a little bit faster of a cadence and possibly a longer workout for intermediate and advanced users. So you are going to need one piece of equipment that's outside your Bowflex, and that's going to be a yoga mat or a towel or something, because we're going to be lying down on the ground doing some leg pulls to crunch. So go ahead and grab that. And during that first time we're getting into position for that, we are going to have a little bit longer of a rest period, but that's going to be our only extended break. So we are going to be rolling through this routine pretty quickly. And as part of that, we're going to have one weight setting for this entire routine. We'll rack that up right after our 4-minute warm-up. So I hope you join me for this routine. If you are, please hit that like button. You know I appreciate that. I'll see you back for the warm-up. All right, let's get it started with some jogging in place. Alternatively, you could do some high knees just to get your body warm. And we're gonna do this for just over a minute. And while we're getting warm, let me tell you about today's lifts. The first thing we're gonna do is some seated rows. After that, some front squats. And some alternating cross rows. Keep working our back. Then some bicep curls up next. Into a squat to resisted punch. And we're going to keep that going with squat to shoulder press. And then from there, we're going to do some push-ups, and I'll have some alternate versions of that. If you can't do push-ups, that's all right. And then finally, we're going to do those leg pulls to crunch. So let's keep it going just a little longer here. And in just a moment, we're going to move into some saucers where we trace a spiral with our nose. So let's do that. Bring our nose slowly out wider and wider until we're making full circles with our neck and our head here. Really loosen up that neck. And now let's change directions and bring it in. And we're going to do the same concept here with our arms in just a moment. All right, arms out wide, small circles at first that gradually get bigger and bigger. Keep loosening up this chest here. And now we should be at about full extension, couple full circles here. Now let's change directions and bring it in slowly. Nice. Now we're going to do some arm swings into an arm pull. Loosen up our triceps and our shoulders with this. And we're going to do one more on each side. Then after this, we're going to do some body weight squats. Start working on loosening up our legs, because this is a full body routine where we're going to hit everything. All right, so body weight squats. Arms out in front of you as a counterbalance. Drop nice and low, and then raise up out of it. Try to go straight down and pay attention to where your knees are. You don't want your knees way over your toes or leaning forward, because that's going to put a lot of pressure on your joints. So just go as low as you can comfortably go with these. Couple more, and then we're going to move into some lunges, kind of a warrior pose. Okay, for this, we're going to put one leg way out in front of the other, and then you're going to go in a lunge position, and then I like raising my arms up, or you can go into a warrior pose here like this. Either one while we hold this lunge for 3, 2, 1. Raise up out of it and switch sides. All right, let's lunge it up and hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, nice. We're going to finish things off with a forward fold here. Legs kind of close together and reach down towards your toes. And just hold it until that timer ticks out. Nice. Okay, let's rack up that resistance. Heavy weight setting, 80 pounds. Medium, 50. Lightweight, you could go 20, or you can go 30 pounds of resistance. And again, we're going to have our seat in this gliding position here for this entire routine. So we're going to start things out with a seated row. And for a seated row, you can either be seated here with kind of your butt up against the leg rest, or you can sit on the leg rest. And then you're going to pull these handles back nice and smoothly, and then slowly release. So bring it back, hold it for maybe half a second or a second, and then release it. And then I want you joining me here when this clock ticks down. It's going to be our first of 25 here. Let's go. Row it up. Now I kind of like bringing these handles up almost all the way to my shoulders if you can. Exhale as those power rods bend. Feel a nice squeeze in your back, and then release it. Nice. Okay. So next lift, front squats. You're going to walk up towards the tower. You're still facing it here, and then you're going to grab these handles. And I found I actually like crossing over these handles for this lift, and I'm going to bring them up here, kind of crossed over right in front of me. So I got my handles resting up against almost my shoulders, top of my chest here, and then I'm going to drop down just like that body weight squat, and then raise up out of it. And if you're struggling, you can just do body weight on these. That's okay. Just stay with me and raise up out of these. I like trying to go almost all the way down to touch this crossbar here, or the beam that the seat glides on. Okay, nice. All right, so keep holding these handles here. They're crossed over like this. And we're going to go into a lift I'm calling the alternating cross rows. And what you're going to want to do is step away from the tower by, I don't know, maybe 1.5 feet. And you're going to pull one arm up and then alternate back and forth. Now, as you do this, I want you to put a little bit of your midsection into this and twist a little bit, so you can engage your core as you pull back and then slowly release. And as you release that weight, that's really where your core gets engaged. And you'll know for most lifts, you don't want to be swinging around. You want to only be moving that part of your body. This one, we're engaging it all. All right, nice. So next, we're going to keep facing this tower, but we're going to switch handles now. So we're on the handle, same side as your body, and we're moving into a bicep curl. And for these, closer to the tower is lighter weight, further away is more weight. And you could even kind of lean a little bit here like this for a nice challenging bicep curl. Everybody join me here. And you should be exhaling as you're bringing that weight up. Now I like lifting up pretty quickly, holding it for 0.5 seconds, and then slowly releasing. Just go nice and steady. All right, there we go. So now we're going to take our seat here and slide it back, and we are going to be sitting on this facing away from the tower. we're going to be doing a squat to resisted punch. So I want you bringing your hands over the handles just like this. So you can do punch, 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 and then we're going to stand up twice. So join me here. Punch, 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 punch. Stand, stand. Punch, 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 punch. Squat, squat. Now if you can't keep up with me, that's okay. Go at your own pace here. Especially on these punches, stay in control. Okay, exact same concept here, except we're going to do shoulder press instead of a resisted punch. So with the shoulder press, you'll do the double squat, and then you're going to press straight up and then drop it down nice and low, and then press up again, and then you're back to your squats. So I'm going squat, squat, press, press, squat, squat, press, and press. There we go. Good work. Okay, so next we got push-ups. And if you don't want to do push-ups, stay seated here and just do a straight chest press. Now for push-ups, you can either go on the ground or you can hold on to this beam here. Now I don't have a lot of space here on camera, but for this you can do push-ups like this, or you can put that yoga mat underneath you and do push-ups on your knees just like this here. We just want to be working our chest here, and that could be unassisted push-ups or just chest press or assisted push-ups, whatever you need. Again, you can be on your knees. Okay, so now we got a little bit longer of a break here because this is going to be our first leg pull to crunch. So lay that yoga mat down on the ground. And what we're going to do is take this handle here and we're going to open this handle up just like this. And I want you putting, I've got my left foot through here. Remember what foot you did, because when the timer ticks down, we're going to be doing a crunch and a leg pull at the same time. And if your crunch is barely off the ground, that's okay. Just stay with me. "15 more seconds, and that would complete circuit number 1. You got this. All right, seated row is how we're starting circuit number 2. So let's get in position for that. Now, if you need a glass or a drink of water, finish this setup with me, grab a drink, and come right back. Now let's get rowing. Get a nice squeeze in your back here. Exhaling as those power rods bend. Okay, front squats coming up again. I like crossing over these handles for this and then kind of curling them up like I just did a bicep curl. And then we're just gonna drop straight on down. Again, if you're struggling with the weight on here, body weight squats, no quitting, just join me for this. You can do it. Raise up out of it nice and smooth. Now I say no quitting, but some telltale signs that that maybe you should slow down is if you're really feeling dizzy. That might be kind of a good sign that you need to slow down just a little bit. So keep that in mind. And also, if you're really struggling to catch your breath, maybe pause the video and come right back. But if you're just wanting to quit because this is hard, well, stick with me. We got alternating cross rows here. Twist and raise it up. Again, really engage that core as you release the weight and twist and return it back to center. So this is working our shoulders, our back, and our core here. Very nice. Bicep curls coming right up. Grab these handles, step back just a little bit from the tower. You got another 10 seconds recovery here, and we're curling it up. All right, curl that weight up nice all the way to your shoulders here. And again, you can put one leg in front of the other if you need more resistance and lean back. Just don't put any momentum into this one. Unlike that last exercise, stand up. The only parts of your body you want is just basically from your elbow down to your hand moving around. There we go. Squat to resisted punch. Let's slide it back. We're going to be facing away from the tower here. Whew, I've got a good sweat going. Hope you are doing got a good workout going already here too. We're going to start things out with that resisted punch, 2 on each side, and we're going to do a double squat. So punch, 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 and punch, squat, squat, punch, 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 and punch. Now squat, squat. You got this, halfway there. And as you squat, you can lean forward a little bit. You kind of have that weight to balance you out here. Okay, same exercise except with shoulder press coming up. And as you do that shoulder press, take it nice and low. Feel a good squeeze in your back. Try to bring these handles nice and low and then raise up out of it. So for this one, you want the handles kind of over your hands here. And squat, squat, press, press. You are well over halfway done with this routine, so just keep it going. Stay with me. All right, very nice. We got our push-ups coming up next. I'm going to be holding on to the bench here. I hope you can see this. Feet are off the ground, but you can put your knees on the ground, or if you're doing that, maybe on your yoga mat. Again, you could do chest press as well for this. And we're just doing a nice set of push-ups here. And if you need a rest, kind of stay in the plank position for a second or two. Catch your breath. You got 10 more seconds. Let's go. All right, leg pull to crunch, and then we'll be done with circuit number 2 here. So I want you doing this on your other foot. Open up this handle here. So for me, I'm switching to my right foot here. And then we're gonna be doing the leg pull into a crunch. Let's go. You got 10 more seconds of this. All right, one more circuit to go. Grab that water if you need it. Otherwise, just stick with me. Because we got our seated rows and then 7 more exercises after that. So let's grab these handles. Get ready to go here. Back straight, sit up nice and tall. And exhale as you're pulling that weight in. If you're really struggling, focus on your breathing. Think about something else. Very nice. Front squats. Cross them handles over. Or go weightless. Or if you want, you could even just go on one side and do kind of a goblet squat here. That works as well, kind of a middle ground. Here we go, front squats. Last set of these. Keep working. You got 10 more seconds of these. All right, cross rows. Put a little swagger into these cross rows this time. And then engage that core as you release the weight to center. I like looking way back over my shoulder here as I do these. With that nice little twist. Five more seconds. Whew, bicep curls. We're almost in that home stretch. We got, let's see, 5 more lifts to go. 6 more actually. We're gonna be doing double leg pulls on this last set here. Let's focus on those bicep curls though. In 3, 2, 1. Curl it up. Exhale as those rods bend. Further away for more challenge. All right, squat to resisted punch coming up. I'm gonna go squat, squat, and then punch, 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 punch. This time, hands over these handles. Let's go squat, squat, punch, 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 squat, and squat, punch, 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 punch. Ten more seconds. Very nice. Squats to shoulder press coming up. And as you do these, think about bringing it nice and low in a slow, controlled fashion, and then press up. So again, I'm going to go squat, squat, press, press. Here we go, squat, squat, press together, and press, squat, squat, press, and press. Here we go. We got our push-ups. Up next, again, you could do resisted punch or chest press up here if you want. I'm feeling those push-ups. And you can do them on your knees as needed. Let's get in position because we're going in 2, 1. Go nice and smooth. And if you need a second, stay in that fully extended position, in that plank position. Catch your breath and then keep going. Final set of push-ups here. And you got 5 more seconds. All right, grab your handle, open it up and get it on your left foot. We've got leg pulls to crunch on both sides, and that's going to do it. So here we go. Let's get in position to go in 3, 2, 1, and sit up. Or crunch it up as you're pulling that leg in. Exhale as you're pulling that weight back and lifting those shoulders off the ground. Okay, we got one more set. We're going to switch feet here, and that is going to do it for this routine. Now, sometimes when I'm doing sit-ups or crunches, my body or my abs will just kind of fail me. And if you find yourself in that spot, just do the leg pulls. Just finish with me here. And we're going to take off in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Finish out strong. Ten more seconds. Whew. And that's going to do it. From here, don't forget to rack up your power rods. Remove them from tension and wrap them up with a bungee cord. Great job on finishing this beginner cardio routine. This was a tough one. I've got a really good sweat going, and I hope you do too. I hope you had fun with it. I also want to give a big thank you to all my elite members here on Ko-Fi. They support me through this site, and basically they're memberships that get you access to a workout journal, workout programs, and even your name in the credits. Membership plans start at just $3 a month. They help support me in creating all of this Bowflex content for a small community like this. So either way, thank you very much for joining me in this routine. Don't forget to hit that like button if you join me, and be good to yourself, be good to others, and thank you for watching.